your boy Pierre off of Evan Entertainment, and I should be on Baddies East because I make you sick. They get the yeast with a nigga like me, you feel me? So I should get the pink ticket too because I do hair, nails. I even bite off nails before they get the manicure. Yeah. So, and I also do makeup as well. Y'all need to give me the pink ticket because ain't no nigga with me. You feel me? I'm gonna get up in that house. I'm gonna get to the bag. I get to the bag quick. Bitches who bag groceries in public. Yeah. So give me my pink ticket. We're gonna run the east. Yeah. And it ain't gonna be nothing but the least. All right, what is going on, entertainment? So today I'm coming to y'all with another recap. We doing Baddies East, you guys. Okay, auditions. Of course, it was a piece of crap and it was a mess. Okay, so of course we have the usual host, Janisha. She does her intro and everything. She's like, Baddies East is the fourth season of the 3 successful seasons of Baddies ATL, the South, the West, and the Netherlands. And I'm like, was Baddies ATL really successful? That's debatable. Okay, that's really debatable. So they do like the intro with all the girls. They show all the girls, shaking their butt, they boot, 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 or whatever. And then they show Krishana and Black China. They're standing in front of this group of people, and they're just sort of talking about what they expect from the auditions. And we see Black China just smizing. Okay, Angela, she's just smizing. I'm like, this is the wrong event to be smizing for, Black China. You really need to be dunking, fade, so that way some girl just don't run up. That used to maybe mess with Rob or something like that. Because it should just look out of place. Like, it don't belong there. Like, you've elevated from there. That's just my opinion. So the judges that we have for the first round is Roly Poly Snap Meal and Scotty. Interesting choices. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. And Love. They really should have had Stunner. Broly could have been left out. She was aggravating, but Stunner should have been a part of it. Okay, so they had their first fight upon the first judges enter. So we just see them scuffling. They buka babu. Okay, so in the first round, the upgrade that we have is there is a gate in the room. I'm like, what an upgrade. At least they're leveling it up just a little bit, but it was still a mess regardless of that gate, to be honest. So the first 3 girls we meet this girl named Eddie Mac, Treasure. And Treasure's like, I performed for this person and Lil Mama. I said, you look like you performed for Lil Mama, okay? Because it was giving my lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is popping. It's the end at the school. Like, it looked like we got her from that time frame that somebody literally pulled her out that video. So when she said Lil Mama, I said, I can see that. Okay. She ends up getting, I think, like a ticket. And we end up meeting Fetty. Okay. Fetty is a stud. Kin of Fetty Wap. Okay. And not gonna lie, we do need some lesbian energy in the house. I feel like we haven't had that in the past. Biggie. Okay, I think it's bi, but she didn't really talk about that on Baddies East. I mean, on Baddies West. All she talked about was Thuggerah. Okay, so we never got to see, or her talk about being a big Dominican and her munching. Okay, because I know big Dominicans, they don't really mess with that gay stuff. So we just wanted to learn a little bit more about that. So hopefully when she comes back next season, we get to learn a little bit more about her being a lesbian or at least bi, because we know that she deals with niggas too. After this past weekend, her catching that nigga running up on her, okay? So then this girl called Stunner Draco. Now she done hit herself in the foot. She shot herself in the foot. She goes up there. She like, they call me Stunner. They call me Stunner Draco because you feel me? I'm a stunt queen and I fight. And then the Dracos, because I pow. And child Rolly got flashbacks to her hyperventilate in that van. And she so she said, no, you can't get a ticket. You gotta go next. I said, you should know not to say that. You see all them girls panicking from Stunner being around. What they think they're gonna get another Stunner? They can't. No, they can't. There can only be one Stunner. Okay. Now, so you kind of did yourself a disservice by mentioning the glockety glocks of it all. Okay. This is where Biggie started messing up. Big Biggie started giving girls tickets because they speak Spanish. Every time a girl speaks Spanish, she's like pendejo, pendejo. She starts coming up, whatever. Starts giving them tickets, which I don't think is a valid point. But one of the later on in that episode, I think was a valid point was the DV situation. But we're gonna get to that. And Laroli, child, these Spanish people gonna come after your ass. You talking about you speaking that Guala Guala ish. What's the Guala Guala ish? Okay. That seems a little, problematic, Rolly. Talking about that Guala Guala. She's speaking Spanish. What's Guala Guala? So, next girl we see Queen D, nigga, with her Tim's on, nigga. So she comes off, she like, I work with Tyson there, I work with Neo, nigga, and I had my Tim's on when I was working with her. I'm a reality star, okay? I came from Now That's TV. And I'm like, yes, you better represent Queen D. They cut her audition short, but I know she got the pink ticket because she posted about it on her Instagram. So we know she kind of made it through. All right. So then we see an orange wig wearing girl, and you could see that she was a T girl. Okay. Lauren clocks her T so hard. I'm like, Lauren, why you had to clock that girl T? Why you had to clock her T? And she's like, are you trans? And then she's like, yeah, she really want to admit it like that. But we could all tell you was a T-girl. Just own that, okay? It'll make it better. Something that I own is wearing my extra bag, okay? My laptop bag and also my wallet when I rock it, y'all.
Keep it professional with extra wallet and also laptop bag, okay? I love my extra laptop bag because I get to carry it when I'm in and out of offices for certain business meetings I may have. So I end up popping it into my extra laptop bag, which is such a convenient bag. It's very nice looking and it has sort of this leather feel that I feel like will really add an extra spark to your business or casual look that you have for the day. And my extra wallet as well is one of the most convenient products that I've had in the past years. Okay. You ever had a wallet where you're sort of freaking biting your nails off to be able to grab your credit or debit cards out of your wallet? Well, extra wallet, you won't have to worry about that. With a simple touch of a press of a button, you'll be able to conveniently grab whatever credit cards or debit cards that you may need for whatever transaction that you're making, which is a very convenient use, especially when stuck in a busy line. Get up to 35% off until June 20th for Extra's Father's Day sale using my link/code. Code is EVENER, Evner, EVENER. Make sure you guys shop down below for your Father's Day needs.
And also, y'all, they was playing Carisha Roulette during the auditions. I'm like, it's the creativity for me. Y'all couldn't come up with nothing better and come up with questions to ask the girlies. Because this is the thing with these auditions. Each and every judge is going to have their own perception of what makes a baddie. They're going to have their own requirements of what they think a baddie is. Certain things that the girls will say will rub them the wrong way. Not all of them are going to agree. That's why Rolly was pissing me off, because why are you so mad? You sounded like Scarlett during the whole auditions. You're like, get the fuck back. Sit the fuck down. I'm like, Rolly, relax, mamacita vela. Like, you're doing too much. Like, relax. And Biggie, you can't be giving tickets out to girls because they speak Spanish. Okay? You can't be doing that. So then, because Rolly was just snapping on everybody, and I'm just like, oh my god, like I couldn't sit next to her because you're not gonna be yelling up in my hair like that. Like it's doing too much. Okay, so one girl, you guys says that she works for HR. Child, they next to her so quick. All they heard was HR, meaning that if she got on the show, best believe she would sue because she would know all the HR policies that Zeus should be following. That's why they next to so quick. So then. Rolly, like I said, was doing too much because there was one girl that was bilingual, okay, and I think she was Dominicana. So when she walked out, she was like, "Yeah, big Dominicana." You know, Big Biggie got very excited because she saw a fellow with Dominicana. So she like, "Big Dominicana, yeah, nigga, big Dominicana, big energy, yeah." She was bilingual, so you can't get mad that the girl's bilingual, even though Biggie shouldn't give her a ticket for her speaking Spanish, but it's like she got mad that the girl was speaking Spanish. And I'm like, she speaks Spanish, what you want her to do? She was getting so mad. She was like, no, you ain't authentic because you speaking that Guala Guala-ish. And I'm like, at first she wasn't even speaking Spanish. It's when Rolly called her, I don't speak the Guala Guala thing. Maybe they cut it out or what, but whatever. Rolly ends up getting mad or whatever. She ends up getting a ticket. And then you could tell Rolly was trying to get the line to go quicker. And that's why she was getting kind of annoyed. So this one girl comes out and hands out business cards and they give her a ticket. Now, this is where I agree with Rolly. Scotty, what the fuck was that? Just because somebody can make business cards don't make them a baddie. Like, really? Child, y'all exhaust me every day with this with some of these series. So Rolly gets mad as hell at Scotty. She's like, no, what the fuck? Everybody got a business. No, we're not doing that. So she's just yelling at Scotty. Scotty's just standing there calm with the Casamigos, just standing there like a warrior. And I'm just like, I know your eardrums is a blowing and is a ringing, girl, because she's just screaming in your motherfucking ear, bitch. So at one point, the auditions look like Beyond Scared Straight. You just seen a whole bunch of people behind windows, like, oh, yeah, just knocking on windows and stuff. I'm like, is this Beyond Scared Straight or is this a Baddies East auditions? Which one is it? Because it was giving Beyond Scared Straight, the Baddies version. So then after that happens, we see Rolly was looking at Biggie. You could tell, I feel like this is the thing with Rolly and Biggie. I feel like Rolly is jealous of Biggie's confidence. And that's why she got all that surgery. Let's keep it a buck. I feel like Rolly's really insecure on the inside, and the fact that Biggie's so confident, being a big raw, and doesn't care what people think, I think that kind of like triggers something in Rolly because deep down she's not that secure in herself. And the fact she sees Big Biggie, don't get me wrong, Big Biggie gets annoying sometimes too. She is. She could be extremely aggravating, but I think that irritates the heck out of Roly Poly Snack Meals. That like it triggers her, the confidence in her. So this girl, you guys named Fat Baby, gets a ticket for being from Rhode Island. She's so she comes up. Biggie's like, "Where you from, nigga?" She's like, "Rhode Island." "Where you from, nigga?" "Rhode Island." "Say that again." "Rhode Island." So Biggie ends up giving her a ticket because she's from Rhode Island, and she says she's a scammer. How are you gonna snitch yourself on TV? I don't get people who do that. That's dumb. That's very dumb. You're gonna snitch on yourself that you're a scammer and put it on national on network streaming television. That's very dumb. But that's what the girls do nowadays. They just snitch on themselves. Okay. And to be honest, she shouldn't have got a ticket for that too. So you messed up with that, Biggie. So there was this girl that comes up and she says that she is a DV survivor and an advocate. Biggie was like, DV? What? BV? Cause I got BV, nigga. Like it's hot down there, nigga. Ooh. Oh, DV. Oh, okay. No, I went through that shit too. Yeah, I went through DV. Here's the ticket, nigga. So she ends up giving her a ticket for DV. Rolly snaps. She's like, no, we can't do this. I'm taking her shot. Gosh, she starts to scream. I'm like, Rolly, you want to give yourself an aneurysm? Keep fucking yelling like that. God damn, bitch. Oh. So she just screaming at Big Biggie. And Big Biggie's like, no, I could do that for myself, nigga. Like, I went through DV, nigga. I could do that. Here's the thing. Everybody, like I said before, is going to have their own requirements of what a baddie is. That's the thing with Zeus. They're unorganized. It's not like y'all made up a rule about who gives a ticket, who has a turn in giving out a ticket. And everybody came to a consensus as to what girls can say that would give them a ticket, what girls cannot say that would not give them a ticket. It don't look like I came to that consensus. So she feels like she's a baddie because she gotten over DV and she could be an advocate for it. Let that girl do that. Rolly was just doing the most. Like you make yourself angry when Zeus doesn't give a fuck. Child, I would have been there and got my check like motherfucker. I would have been just like Scotty, bitch. You're not gonna make me mad. I check, please. Fuck is he talking about? I already made the show. Why am I getting mad? I'm not fighting for a spot. I already got the spot. The fuck? That's what I think about that. So she gives her the ticket. You know, Rolly turns into Scarlet. Back the fuck up. Sit the fuck down. And she's just screaming. So then some girl with a Donald Trump hair comes up, and her name was Nina. Okay, not to be confused with Bougie Nina. So she gets up there, and they next her, and she wouldn't leave. So security had to come there. He's like, no, 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 no. Starts walking up to her. So she goes by the table and slash her caca. She done swiped the table. All the tickets flew, girl. One of the tickets scratched the girl's security in her eye. That bitch got a paper cut her cornea. And she said, she couldn't even see. I said, damn. That paper went a flying. I swear to God. I gagged. I gagged. So then, after that happened, Lo is running up with her chair. She go over there. I'm like, Lord, what you gonna do? Sit your country bumpkin, cornbread, collard green, ass whooping ass down. You know you're not finna bust the rape. Stop it. Okay? Because what was all that energy went for a rock? Okay, I'm going to the rock. You did not have that energy for the rock. You did it. I'm just saying, you really didn't. Out of all the girls, Rolly and Biggie got on my nerves the most, but especially Rolly. Sorry, like that's just that on that. So then Biggie had this girl do a runway because she couldn't walk in heels, and they end up snapping on her. And I'm like, that's a valid point though, because y'all gonna be out in clubs because that's what y'all do is Sisterhood of the Traveling Club Girls. Sisterhood of the Traveling Bookings. Okay, that's what it is. Every month, every time I go to a new booking, so you have to know how to walk in heels. The girl didn't know how to walk in heels. That's a valid point. It's because it's Biggie, so I don't like the bitch, and she a little tough. Okay, she give me pesos, extendos. Not a lot of people like that. Biggie do need to learn how to calm that shit down though, because it's like too much of being around it gets irritating. So Tori, you guys, comes and she starts rapping in patois. She like, bitch, stop living on my timeline. I'm all about the letter B with a dollar sign. While you sleep with a nigga for some liquor kind. Life will rearrange, body will redefine. Post for the blood clot camera, me clean and come out. Instagram bad girl. I said, oh, Tori, I didn't know you rapped. When Tori rap, I be learning these girls do music when I don't know. Like, I know these girls, I don't know they do music. Like, that's crazy. Tori, y'all, is from Not STV. She was on Big Les Baddies collection. R.I.P. to that show because after this past week, okay. What Big Les? I got beat up real bad. So, she is from Not STV or whatever. So she ended up getting a ticket. Tori's actually really, really pretty. I hope she gets on the show, and I hope Queen D gets on the show too. So Rolly, y'all, keeps getting angry. She's still angry. She said, I don't know if I can stay here. I don't know if I can stay here. These making me mad. Okay? They're making me real mad. And I'm like, Rolly, you know what you signed up for. It's chaotic. Like, what did you think this was? You did one season of it already, auditioning girls. Like, what you thought this was going to be calm and copacetic? These is hood rat ass bitches. Like, let's keep it a buck. Fighting for a spot to join the Sisterhood of the Traveling Bookings. Damn. So she starts into Scarlet again, and she ends up leaving. And I'm like, girl, bye. Please don't bring Rolly back next season. Like, I don't hate Rolly, but it's like this audition thing, it really got on my nerves because it's like you was doing too much. Like, like it's like she forgets sometimes what network she's on. Like, you're on Zeus. Like, that's like me hosting a reunion and me getting mad that it was hectic. What did you think was gonna happen? Like, that's why I would never do no Zeus like reunion like that because it's like they just gonna go there and thump. Like, you really not gonna get questions answered like that. You're really not. And then we see this one last girl, y'all. She had like a Venus fly trap motherfucking turtleneck. I'm like, what the heck? It was given the Fifth Element when you know what's his name came out like. I'm like, what is on her neck? And the episode sort of ends there with one girl trying to fight low. And that was that. Zeus needs to do better with these auditions, but they're not because that's what gets the ratings, to be honest. So anybody who goes on there wanting to audition should expect hecticness and stupidity, and anybody being judges should expect the same thing. So it's never going to change. Anybody who thinks it's going to change, they're stupid, and that's just is what it is. Zeus, you could tell, is not planning on changing up their recipe anytime soon. You get what you get, and you don't get upset. Okay. Let me know what you guys think down below. We're out, babies.
No, personal thing.